Judiciary Committee vote on Barrett scheduled for next Thursday. The writing seems to be on the wall for Supreme Court Justice nominee Amy Coney Barrett. Republicans are intent on pushing her through regardless, and there isn't much Democrats can do to stop it. The Senate Judiciary Committee Republicans scheduled the vote on Barrett's nomination for Thursday, October 22, at 1 p.m. This is a schedule set by Judiciary Chair Lindsey Graham, RSC. It was initially scheduled the first time for the morning of October 15, but it was widely expected to be pushed back a week. Committee rules allow any senator to request a nomination to be delayed a week, and this is routinely the course of nominations. With the support of his fellow Republican senators, Graham moved to bypass a committee rule that requires 2 members of the minority party to be present before a nomination is formally held over. When he called the vote, the only Democrat present was Illinois Senator Dick Durbin. Mid-vote, Senator Richard Blumenthal, DCT, showed up, which gave Graham the second senator he needed. It had been published that Democrats would try to block the nomination process by not having 2 in their party present, but it was also published that the GOP would be able to motion to move forward without those 2 present. It's clear to me from reading in the paper is that what's going to happen is we're going to be denied the ability to operate as normal. I know what awaits us, said Graham. When Durbin did note that he couldn't bring up the vote to schedule the vote for next week without a second Democrat present, Graham told him, with all due respect, we've had this problem in the past. If we create this problem for you in the future, you're going to do what I'm going to do, which is move forward on the business on the committee. However, Democrats had already indicated they weren't planning on blocking Thursday's vote. While Graham was calling up the vote, Senator Dianne Feinstein, DCA, and Senator Cory Booker, D. New Jersey, were both seen heading to the committee room. However, they didn't make it there in time to vote. During a conference call before the business meeting, Blumenthal was asked if Democrats would boycott the meeting and indicated they wouldn't. If we boycott the meeting today, you know Senator Graham has indicated that he'll just potentially vote it out of committee or change the rules or do whatever he wants to do, said the senator. Boycotting a meeting is a tactic that could be used at some point, but I don't think today's meeting is the one where it would be appropriate or effective to do it, he added. However, he declined to say whether the Democrats would be boycotting the meeting the following Thursday on moving Barrett's nomination to the full Senate. Under the rules of the committee, a majority of the 12-senator panel has to be present in order to report a nomination to the floor. The GOP senators don't need the Democrats' help, however, as they have enough votes to pass Barrett through, making this week's confirmation hearing seem pointless. But that didn't stop the Democrats from speaking up. I believe that this rushed, sham process is a disservice to our committee, said Blumenthal as he made his motion. The purpose of doing it is simply to have a justice on the Supreme Court, as the President has said, to decide the election and to strike down the Affordable Care Act. Democrats have been quite upset over the way Barrett is being pushed through before the election in a few weeks. 4 years ago, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RKY, refused to bring then-President Barack Obama's Supreme Court pick Merrick Garland up for a vote, saying the people should decide in an election year. After Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away unexpectedly, the opening had Republicans salivating and pushing ahead Barrett before the election. This is being done without any precedent in the time at least that I've been on this committee, said Feinstein. It's being done, I guess, to show power and push someone through. This will set a precedent as it goes through, with justices being allowed to be confirmed just days before a presidential election. While other nominees have been confirmed in less time, they were further out from the election. I recognize, Mr. Chairman, that this goose is pretty much cooked, Booker told Graham during the committee meeting. McConnell is set to take up Barrett's nomination on October 23, a day after the Judiciary Committee vote, which would lead to a final vote on the Senate floor the week of October 26. Barrett will be confirmed unless 4 GOP senators vote against Barrett. As McConnell told reporters, "We have the votes."